Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day again. I welcome you to this wonderful day this morning here in Victoria, Melbourne. It's about 10 in the morning and the sun is already up with lots of clouds, so it might rain today. So join me as we begin the day together. In this video, I basically want to show you regarding road transport, or I'll say transport network in Victoria. There's a beautiful building upcoming there, shopping center rather, very nice. So join me today. I'm going to the city and come travel with me. So I'm going to the city using public transport. Let's see how convenient it is. And as we go on this journey, let's discuss about transport network in Victoria specifically. So welcome and join me. So I'm heading to the Pass Terminal, Pass Station. It's just a Peter Patterson Road in Clyde North area. So before you begin your journey at home, if you're using public transport to wherever destination, you need to plan your journey. In Victoria, they have a powerful and a very convenient website or app on your phone called PTV, Public Transport Victoria. So once you visit the app or the website, all you need to do as you plan your journey is to key in your destination. So from where your current location to your final destination, and then you run or you update. It will show you the next available. If you are using a bus, the scheduled times, different times. You can set until the time you want to travel, so it will show you. Like for my case, before leaving home, I just set the time, and it will show me when the next one is coming, what time it will take until I arrive at the destination. So normally it's also what to give yourself an extra 20 to half an hour because of unforeseen circumstances, some disruptions on the road which may occur. But other than that, in most cases, you'll arrive your destination at the scheduled time. In the app, they say the reliance or the convenience of that rail transport, the reliability is about, they say 98% to 99%, which is pretty good. So the construction there I showed you is this one, the Ramley Springs village, coming up soon. It's underway right now. So we need to rush. Our bus should be arriving in next few minutes, and that's the one I set to show me exactly what time I will arrive in the city. So I want to welcome you again. If you're first joining this channel, please subscribe to the channel Kipiekon_Pato. Kipiekon_Pato. So Once we cross here, our bus station is just a few meters away. I've shown you this before in my previous video, the retarding basin, where when it rains, the water is accumulated right there. Please visit my previous video to enjoy. So I'll be showing you the entire journey from my home to the city. So from every location you are in, once you key in the PTV, the destination, it will show you the nearest. Every route nearly has a bus stop. For example, this is where we'll be waiting for our bus. I'm taking the Lynbrook station route, which will take me to Cranbourne station, 897. And these are the scheduled times. So this is Taka Road, Lynbrook station, Monday to Friday. This is AM. So the time now is 10. So the next one coming is 10:46. So, and they usually keep time, go along. So I was saying, wherever you are, every route, see this is Taka Road or Patterson Road. That's Taka Road. There's a bus going the opposite direction. So every route they have a bus network where you can easily connect to your home. It could be a short walking distance from your home to the bus station. And once you get to the bus station, the app also will show you how long until you arrive at your nearest train station. So for my case, I'll be taking Cranbourne line. So depending on where you live, the train that you take. For example, if you live in Pakenham, they have Pakenham line. So the very end of Pakenham, the train line for that route will be the Pakenham line, for example. In my case, I live in Clyde. Clyde is farther than Cranbourne, but Clyde is still a new suburb. The train hasn't reached at the very end of Cranbourne yet. So I'm using Cranbourne line. Hopefully in the near future they will continue to extend it to Clyde. So if you live, wherever you live, train network is very comprehensive, or in general, transport network in Victoria is a very comprehensive one. The train network itself is very convenient and very comprehensive. So once you stop at the very end of your train station, you can connect your bus towards your route, and you choose the correct one again through the PTV, Public Transport Victoria. So once you choose that one, it will take you to your destination on time. So we're just waiting for our bus. We should be arriving shortly. That is PTV. The V seems to be inverted. So that is Public Transport Victoria. So once your bus arrives, you need to tap the Mikey. So what we used to pay the fare for public transport is we use a Mikey card. I'm holding one right here. I'll show you. This is the Mikey card, the PTV Victoria. And you can top it up at the station. You can use your phone through the same app. You check your balance right there. So very convenient. You can always plan your journey, make payment in advance. That will help you not to rush. Before knowing that I could do all that in my app, I used to go and pay at the station, which you might miss the train because you have to go through all the process right there, paying, waiting if there's a queue, and before you know it, you may have missed. So I also checked this morning, but I think I checked it wrong. I thought it was 56. It seems to be showing me 56. Maybe I was rushing as I've just mentioned. So just go through it very keenly. So we missed the 46 one. I'm waiting for 061, 1106. Not too bad, few minutes after that. So if you miss one, you just wait for the next one. And they usually arrive on time. They just stop for a few seconds, pick their passengers who are on the stage and leave. In the meantime, we can enjoy the scenic view of our environment. This tree looks like a pine tree. Pine, I don't know whether pines are indigenous. Yeah, they should be. Or it's a generic tree. So there's a small lake there. It's a huge wheelbarrow there. If you ever watched my previous video. Yeah, very nice, beautiful houses there. So along here is it's a swampy area. But there you see like a body of water. There's one there, I think there's one in the middle. And at the very end, a beautiful one I showed you before. Yes. And there's a farm right there. They do farm different types of groceries, mostly bulb onions, bulb onion, the round ones, and lots of veggies as well. So our bus should be arriving in less than 10 minutes. I'll still make it my destination on time. I had allowed myself few minutes, and this is exactly what I was saying. When you plan your journey using the app, allow yourself at least 20 to 30 minutes, or depending on the frequency of or the intervals of the bus arrival. Like my case, if you miss one, I think you wait for the next one almost 15 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes. So in some routes which are very busy, it could be less than that. It could be 10 minutes. For the train, it's normally 10 minutes. If you miss one, you wait for 10 minutes. That is from Cranbourne line. From Dandenong onwards, because Dandenong there's an intersection, or there's an addition of one line coming from Pakenham. So from Dandenong going towards the city, if you are in, for example, Springvale, Nopo Park, the interval which will change. I think every 5 minutes there's a train going. That's how convenient it is. So if you miss one, you just wait for another 5 minutes and the other one will go. And the farther you go, for example, from Clayton or Clayton area or Westall, there's another big station like Dandenong. I think there's another addition of one more lane, which even reduces the time further. So going further towards the city, there are other lines coming in, which will make the journey even easier. If you miss one, maybe in next 2 minutes there's a different line coming that way and that way. All right, our bus is coming. That's the bus. Which came right on time. I think even few minutes before the actual time, which is very good. So let's jump in. So once you jump in, we tap our mic here and we look for a convenient place to sit so that we are able to show you. Apparently the screen on this side doesn't look really, we may not be able to see outside very clearly. I'll try my best. So it's a bit dark on this side. I'll move them. Join me, friends, as we travel to the city, the Melbourne transport system, connecting bus, train. We also have trams in the city. From one side of the city to the other one, you can use tram, and it's normally subsidized or actually free. So if you are within the CBD, you can use the transport, which is a tram network within the city, free. But if you pass the tram-free zone, then that's when you need to tap your mic. So the buses are very convenient, very comfortable to sit. The seats are very nice. Right now it's around an hour to midday. No much people are traveling. It's only me and one passenger on the entire bus, all for myself. But more passengers are joining as we go along. So it's a beautiful experience to travel on public transport, which it's worth taking that chance as well, especially when you're not in a rush. Just experience the nature, the beauty of nature, beautiful environment, a relaxing environment. You don't need to worry about anything. So once in a while, jump on a bus, a train, and enjoy a relaxing time. I know we may find once in a while, or we may find that it's comforts driving, but actually it's tiresome. You jump or you get in your car, you have to concentrate the entire journey. This one, the only concentration is to not to miss the outlook, outside environment. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. So Victoria public transport network is very comprehensive and very convenient, especially for international students, or anyone who haven't got a car yet. You just need to plan your journey ahead and you should be good to go. You'll still make it on time to your destination. The bus is big. I think it takes around 62 passengers or 50 something. Our capacity is saying 76. Wow, that's big. And if you're already at your destination, you can always, the red button there, you just press it and it will alert the driver of the bus to make a stop in the next bus stop. Let's keep walking, or let's keep going together on this journey towards the city using public transport. Cranbourne Shopping Center. Cranbourne Fresh Food Center. Right in there. Variety of fresh food, groceries. Yeah, around Cranbourne, you can pop in there. Got very nice fresh vegetables, fresh foods, fruits, and so forth. So this Cranbourne Shopping Center. Opposite us is Cranbourne Park. Very big. So from here, I think it will be one stop before we arrive at Cranbourne Station. Well, we'll change to train Cranbourne line. So the train line will take us all the way to Flinders Street. So I think Flinders Street is the final stage, going through City Loop, and it will head back to Cranbourne. So it's a cycle. And it's normally about 50 to 1 hour journey from Cranbourne to the city. But if you're driving, it could take you even more than an hour because of traffic and so forth. So train is more convenient, especially if you're going to the CBD or connecting from the city to other suburbs using a train. So if you haven't tried public transport, give it a try and see how it goes. So this is our last stop before we arrive at Cranbourne Station. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by visiting Kipiekon_Pato. Really appreciate that. So we got an elderly person who just boarded the bus, and the driver is very patient, waiting for him to walk in slowly until they settle down. And they have lower seats there, which accommodates anyone, maybe the elderly, people living with disability. So if you're, for example, somebody got a wheelchair, there's a space right down there which will accommodate them as well. So they are really made to accommodate everyone. So we're just arriving at Cranbourne train station, where we'll switch to train. So this is the parking for the station. It was under construction, but they just finished not long ago. Parking seems full. One other challenge if you're driving your car, arriving here late, it might be very difficult finding a spot for your car. So you might be forced to park in the streets and walk. So that same walk you will use to walk from here to the station, you can walk from your home to bus station and safely leave your car at home, especially if you're not in a rush or depending on the circumstance you are in. Arrived at our destination, and we need to tap off as well, the same way we did while we were boarding. So I couldn't get my mic on time, so what I did, I just turned out it will disconnect anyway. I don't know what happens when you don't touch off, but since I'll be tapping on for the bus, it will discontinue the other one. So not a problem. I think normally if you don't tap it, you can tell me on the comments if you don't forget to tap your mic, what happens. Do you get charged for it, or do you incur costs? Yeah, so we have arrived at Cranbourne Station. We are heading towards our bus station, or a train station rather. They also have a police station right here. or protective services. It's called protective services officer station. All right, this is Cranbourne. There are 2 trains already, one there, one on this side. This is leaving in 3 minutes, so we are right on time. We need to tap our mic. This is how we do it. You just place it there. Already touched on, so we just need to go in. Need to find a good spot so that we'll be able to view the environment. Upside, go further down as I show you how our trains looks like. Very clean. Cranbourne line. I will go further down. It's a very long train. So it's nearly midday. The train is almost empty because at this time not many people are traveling. Yes, I think I will sit on this spot here. So this is our train. Very nice. Cranbourne platform 2. This is saying welcome to Metro. So Metro trains. So midday, not many people are traveling right now, which makes it even good for us. Convenient to show you without disturbing many people. So if you schedule or if you check the schedule time for your travel, you need to be there on time, at that particular time. Let me show you the time, the train network for Cranbourne Pakenham line. So that is City Loop right there. From Cranbourne we are here, and this is Pakenham line. So those are different stops from Cranbourne, different stops all the way to the city. And we also have Victoria train network. I'll show you later. So let's get back to our seat and enjoy the ride. So thank you for joining me on this journey as we travel to the city using public transport. The train is leaving now towards the city. So there are several stops along the way, about 22 stops to the city.
The next station is Marinda Park.
And you'll frequently receive information or notification or communication on the next stop. So if, for example, you are a little bit dozing off, or you're not so sure where you are, if you are still new, you can always get updated on where you are through frequent communication, and mostly shortly before the next station, or no, just shortly before you arrive at the next station. There's a bridge there. It was just completed not long ago. Railway crossing upgrade. Or railway crossing removal. So this is Cranbourne heading to the city. The outside environment is beautiful. The weather is very nice. Now the clouds has disappeared. And that's the unique nature of Melbourne weather. 1 hour it's clear, the other one is full of clouds, the next one is windy. So it's a little bit harder sometimes to plan your weather or your outdoor activity in advance. Most of the times it works well, but it can change very rapidly. So there are lots of trees along this route as well, especially from Cranbourne to Dandenong. That line, that section is a little bit
Now arriving
like
at
forest.
Marinda Park.
But as you head downwards, there are more houses along the route. So another crossing there. This is Gippsland. This is Gippsland Highway, or Port Phillip Highway, I reckon. I know that's Thompson Road. Thompson Road. So the train goes underway, and this is Marinda Park. First stop from Cranbourne.
Marinda Park.
So people come as early as 7, 6:30 in the morning, leave their cars at the station, the nearest station from their home, and they get in the train. Same thing in the evening from 5 o'clock is a rush hour, busy time in Melbourne city. The train is normally full. So if you get on the train around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, you will rarely find a seat on the train. Unlike now when it's almost empty, nobody in front, nobody at the back. But during rush hour, you will not find a single seat. People will be standing
The next
along
station is Lynbrook.
the path, walk path. So people prefer to use train actually if you walk in the city as compared to driving to the city. So next station is Lynbrook. Second station after right from Cranbourne, or the second stop after Cranbourne, which is a few minutes from there. Most of the station, the interpart between different stations is not long. It could be after every few minutes, less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes. The longest actually is from Lynbrook to Dandenong. It takes you a little longer. It's almost 9 minutes. I think it's one of the longest. And as you head to the city, another longer one is from Yarraman towards I think Richmond.
Now arriving at Lynbrook.
Or from Caulfield to Yarraman. Is one of the longest distance. So this is Lynbrook station. It's also beautiful. built very nicely. Anybody can access with ease, even people with disability. There's a sign there for wheelchair.
Lynbrook.
Somebody trying to access the train via your using wheelchair. There's a priority side for them, and they can easily get in. They can assist that to get in the train. Heading to Dandenong train station.
The next station is Dandenong.
Dandenong train station next. And the train can be very fast. I don't know whether you can see how everything else is moving backwards very fast. There's another flyover that should be Port Phillip Highway. So the train line actually has been designed to go underpass or overpass the roads. Very small, very few sections you will find the intersection where road and train is intersecting. But it's been the rail line along the road project was done a few years ago, where every intersection was removed. Now the train, either the train line or the traffic lane, cars, the road is either going over or under. So it's overpass or underpass. Huge factory there. Train is going at a very high speed. I think should be 80 kilometers per hour on this section. And it should be arriving at Dandenong station in a few minutes. Another bypass. As it approaches the next station, it slows down. You can see it's a little bit now slowing down. And this is Dandenong station. Slowing down now. Have a huge factory for train maintenance, train assembling right here in Dandenong. So Dandenong is central to, it's a central part actually in southeastern suburb, where the Pakenham line as well branches. Look at that.
Now arriving at Dandenong. Change here for Pakenham services.
So if you're going to Pakenham side, you change in Dandenong and take the Pakenham, now they call it East Pakenham line. There's a road below, so the train is going over on the road. And that's the parking for Dandenong. There's one on this side and there's one on the opposite side. So once you alight, you can take the steps up that way, or you can take the rail
Dandenong. Change here for Pakenham services.
For anybody using wheelchair, they can take the other route. There's a provision for that as well. So people are changing. Others heading to the city, others changing to the Pakenham line. This is where you switch. So most of the stations, the train stops very short time. One day I timed it was about 19 seconds only, and the train leaves. Sometimes in Dandenong or big stations, for example, the Dandenong, where people have to change to switch. Sometimes it takes a little longer than that time.
The next station is
But
Yarra.
most of the other stations, in most cases, it takes less than 20 seconds and it's off. We're heading to Yarraman. Let's see how long it stops there. I wish I could show you the seconds, but under 20 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, and the door closes automatically. So on the doors they put a sign that you need to keep it clear. Do not kneel on the door. Hold firmly, especially when the train is leaving. So you need to hold tightly on the bars. So we are stopping shortly in Yarraman station. So many trees, beautiful outside. A little forest there. But as we head downwards, you will see more houses as opposed to this beautiful nature. So another bridge there.
This is Dale from the Network Control Centre. Passengers, just a reminder that as tomorrow is a public holiday, we will be running to a Saturday timetable with no network. Status today, visit us at metrotrains.com.au. Enjoy your day and thank you for travelling with us.
So it's stopping in next 1 second.
Now arriving at Yarraman.
Yarraman. So the door is opening. I'm timing 25 seconds. So it's exactly 18
The next
seconds.
station is Noble Park.
Exactly 18 seconds and the train left. So also they normally bring frequent announcements if there is anything to be announced, if there is an obstruction along the way, if there is an accident along the way or ahead. They bring real-time updates. If there's some delays, they communicate instantly or almost on real time. So the communication center is really working tirelessly to update the passengers on what is happening.
Now arriving at Noble Park.
This is Noble Park. I've shown you Noble Park in some of my previous videos. Please check it out, visit and watch, so that you don't miss out. So Noble Park is one of the beautiful stations that was accomplished not long ago. All this was not there, but during the upgrade,
Noble Park.
they changed the face of Noble Park completely. Stopping at 48 mark on my phone. I need to see how many seconds. Some communication if you want to be what you're a man. Some information could be of what is ahead of us. That's why this one is taking longer. So it took 56 minutes before it left. And sometimes maybe the other train that is ahead of us could be running a few seconds late, so to adjust for that, maybe they want the other train behind to run a few seconds as well. So such updates also help on the pedestrians or passengers to plan their journey or to plan on their circumstances. If there's any delay, I'm running late, and you can always call to or inform. So you see now it's changed. More houses as compared to more trees. Simply because where we came from, still New Cranbourne, where we were our initial journey. Clyde is pretty new area. Springvale is it's more old compared to the areas we just came from. Sundown Park. The station is full. So all stations are full, at least along the train line. Trees. It even gives a very good view or picture of the environment. So let's continue traveling together. So we've passed through several stations, about 5. We are heading to Marumbina stations.
Now arriving at Marumbina.
Check these houses, very nice. As I mentioned to you, we love a view of more houses as you head towards the city. And also we got now more people on the train boarded along the way. Beautiful environment.
Marumbina.
Marumbina station. It's all well built. So from this section, mostly the train is raised up, allowing the road network to go underneath. Very nice houses there.
Now arriving at Carnegie.
So Marumbina to Carnegie is a very short distance. From Marumbina to Carnegie, the train line has been lifted up all the way. So it's hanging in the air. So these are very nice apartments there. It's getting more beautiful with huge apartments as we get closer to the city.
Carnegie.
A few stops in the city from where we are.
There's 24 stations.
I think less than 6 stops, different stations to the city.
It's 24 stations.
So we'll come across South Yarra, Richmond, along the way. The finals
The next station is Caulfield.
Yeah, we also got Caulfield. So Caulfield, Yarramah, Richmond. So the Richmond is the final one before we go into Parliament through the City Loop. So City Loop is underneath. It goes underground all the way from shortly after Richmond. So Parliament, Flagstaff, Melbourne Central, Southern Cross, all those stations are underground. We'll be able to see them. Very nice houses there. Very many people now in the train. Also now we see that many trees. You see many trees emerging in between houses. It's really nice. So you can see other lines now.
Now arriving at Caulfield.
So
Change here
the
for
line there
Frankston
could be coming
services.
from Frankston line. So as you approach the city, the rail lines become more, as we have several other rail lines emerging or joining there or heading towards the city. That's one. We got 2 lines there already. This is Caulfield. Caulfield Station. So here in Caulfield they also have
Caulfield.
a car park
Change here for Frankston
opposite
services.
that fence or those trees. It's a huge station or a car park, sorry, where you can leave your car, walk to the station, and that car park is paid. I think it's about $6 or $7 for the whole day. So it's a bit convenient as well. So you can drive all the way to Caulfield, park your car. I forgot the name of the car park, but it's just opposite. You can always put on Google a car park near Caulfield. It will take you right there. So you pay for the entire day,
The next station
about
is
$6 or
Melbourne.
$7. You can also check on the correct price for that, and you make your way to the city. Because the farther you go towards the city, it gets congested. Heavy construction there. Cranes for lifting. Apartments. So as you head towards the city, you see more and more buildings coming up. So it's been about 40 minutes since we started our journey. On public transport towards Melbourne City. Very convenient. You walk in and be relaxed. I'll say very safe, very secure. Everybody's minding their own business.
Now
Kids
arriving
on
at
board.
Melbourne.
Yeah, so it's suitable for everyone. Adults, people, the elderly people, kids, working class, ordinary people, or all classes of people utilize this public transport. Now we've got Melbourne Station. So I rarely stop, it rarely stops at Melbourne, but I think at some hours during the day, they stop at this station here, huge building. But I think during rush hour, they skip some of the stations. And maybe the other line will stop here to carry passengers. They normally make that announcement during the start of the journey that we got limited, or it's a limited stops along the way. So it will
The
allow
next station is South Yarra.
which station to stop. So before boarding, you check if it's stopping at your desired station. So they normally say this train runs from from here to there, stopping all, could be stopping all stations, from this to this, or running express from this station to this station. It's always good to check before you begin your journey. Heading to Yarraman. So from Yarraman we got 2 stops and we will arrive in the city. Heading to Richmond station. The city is visible from here right now. Behind these buildings, you can view the city. Graffiti work there, lots of graffiti work, so drawings. See the city. Melbourne City. See the city from right here, from Richmond.
Now arriving at Richmond. Change here for Belgrade, Lilydale, Alamein and Glen Waverley services.
Look at the city. Very tall buildings. So from Richmond, the train runs to called City Loop. So it can go, it's a loop, it can either go through Parliament or straight to
Change here
industry.
for Belgrade, Lilydale, Alamein,
But in
and
most cases, it goes
Glenwaverley
through
services.
Parliament. It's the first stop for Richmond via the City Loop. So a few seconds again, train is closing. And she'll be leaving in a moment. Yeah, it's leaving right now. So from here, the trains run every few minutes.
The next
Not
station
more
is
than 1
Parliament.
minute, you will find a line or a platform that will take you all the way to the city. So we're heading. The next station is Parliament. This train will go into the loop right now in a few seconds. So it's going underground. It's a stadium there. It's called John Cain Arena. John Arena. So the train is going underground. So it's going through the loop now. And if you want to access the streets, you'll have to take the escalator. You will go upward. In some sections, you need to go 2 floors up. You connect through escalator. Very impressive. They are made it in such a way that you don't get lost. So long as you follow the instructions, you follow the signs. Once you alight, it will direct you on which escalator to take to which street. So it's right there within the platform. Parliament station in a short while.
Now arriving at Parliament. Change here for Perthbridge and Murder services.
So it will tell you which the other available services, the different platforms going to different directions, and it will prompt you to change if you need to. So this is Parliament station.
Parliament. Change here for Perthbridge and Murder services.
On the wall there is showing you directions. The Collins Street on the opposite direction, Lonsdale Street, showing you where the lifts are. They also made a provision if you are stuck somewhere there where you can press a button and someone can talk to you. So very convenient. So we are under City Loop. First station coming from Cranbourne Line.
The
The
next
City
station
Loop
is
is
Melbourne Central.
Parliament, and the second one is Melbourne Central, still underground. People keep alighting. different stations. The next one is Melbourne Central. So the final stop on this Pakenham Cranbourne lines rather before returning back to Cranbourne is Flinders Street. So we'll make a big loop within the city as it heads back, so it's around network, and it will aid you back to Cranbourne. Cranbourne line in 1 minute, which is this line here. This is Melbourne Central, showing your way out there. Once you arrive,
Melbourne Central.
there's a map there for you.
Oh yeah, I have to see the photos I took yesterday.
Information screen there. Cranbourne line now, which is this train. So it will pass an information to passengers who are already on the platform waiting for the train. They know what time the train arrives and they get ready for it. So we're leaving Melbourne Central, heading to Flagstaff Station. Again, if you have not watched my previous video, please do so. There's a video for you there. I showed a video about trains. Flagstaff Station. So still the train is underground. This is platform 2. Way out.
That's the same layer additions they put on my bills. You don't just sign it.
Leaving Flagstaff Station. The next one should be Southern Cross Station.
The next station is Southern Cross.
So at this point the direction of this train is slowly sliding towards where it came from. So it's slowly turning. By the time it reaches Southern Cross, it will have completely turned towards Cranbourne. And the final stage from Southern Cross will be Flinders Street before it heads back to Richmond, South Yarra, all the way to Cranbourne. So from here, the city loop is finished. The train is emerging from underground, tall buildings there, Melbourne City. Look at how beautiful it is. Southern Cross is very huge. Many people waiting. We're going all the way to the last one, which is Flinders Street, before the trains head back to Cranbourne line, platform 2. Melbourne transport network, very convenient. You need to give a try to using public transport and have an experience. You will enjoy a peaceful environment or a peaceful time for yourself, where you don't need to concentrate on the road, the steering, you're driving. This one you take advantage, so you take escalator there and head to different routes depending on your destinations. Next one is Flinders Street. Over there you can see the train, it's not so very clear. You see it's turning slowly. You can hear the wheels spinning. Very tall buildings in Melbourne. Very old buildings and very new buildings. This building looks really old. That one looks very new, and most of these buildings are apartments. Hotels, apartments, office blocks, business centers, restaurants, and so forth. Training institutions, schools. We got Victoria Uni somewhere along this route. Victoria Uni town campus will be somewhere. This is one of the tallest buildings, I guess. Still brand new, very brand new. Another train. So we're heading to Flinders Street, and the train will turn back to Cranbourne. This is Cranbourne line. So if you're in the city and you're heading to Cranbourne, once you're at Flinders Street, your next stop will be Richmond. In most cases, I've seen a few times where the train will go in the opposite direction, the opposite the city loop. So we also got, this is Immigration Museum right here.
We have to go there.
Very convenient to access via train. And I think I've seen Victoria Uni. So you see several lines now as you head
Now arriving at Flinders Street.
As you head towards Flinders Street. This is Victoria Uni. Victoria University. If you're at Flinders Street, you can easily access Vic Uni via the train. Your lights cross the road and you are there. So we'll be stopping shortly. I hope you're enjoying this journey together along or using public transport to Melbourne City. Make sure you keep the video like and subscribe to the channel, please. Keep @yekon_pato. That will be, you'll be able to see all my videos. So we are here
Flinders Street.
doing the night together.
Station Rainbow service now boarding on platform 6.
Let's go this way.
To Richmond, South Yarra, Melbourne. Those possible stations to Rainbow.
Alright. So this is Flinders Street. It always show you on the screen trains from Flinders Street to different destinations. Cranbourne line. So normally it stays here for a longer time. You can stay for more than 2 minutes or until the scheduled time is met. You can use escalator or you use the steps. I will use the steps for now. Convenient. So this is Melbourne, Flinders Street. The screen is there for you. You see where you're heading to. You can easily access there. It seems to be blinking on my phone, but it's actually showing clear. It's clear. Security team there. Got any issue, Metro? All right. So one other thing I need to show you once you arrive at your destination, at some of these stations, if you want to exit, you must tap your card to allow you. So without a card, it will be hard to exit. So you tap it, it will open it for you. Yeah, see a lot of police officers around. Maybe there's something going on. So I'll show you a little bit of Flinders Street, very busy section of Melbourne City. The streets of Flinders, Melbourne. Then I will end our video there. Somebody play music there. It's not too busy now, but during rush hour, this section of the city gets really busy. So let's cross the other side. I'll show you around. It's flashing red on our side. We should be ending our walk now. So this is Federation Square, overlooking at Yarra River. Let me see if we can go down. This is Yarra River. We go down way that way. We should be able to access or have a nice view of the river. Beautiful buildings there, Eureka Towers. Let's go down. It's a restaurant here. I can smell nyama choma or roast beef or lamb. This is Yarra River. Very beautiful there. So this is just adjacent to Flinders Street. There's a boat right there. Okay, you can always book if you have a team who want to cruise along the Yarra River. Just book the trip for sightseeing along Williamson Ferry. Yeah. Melbourne city is so beautiful.
I looked at every single possible thing, and it was like, inside, if we're looking.
And very quiet today, especially this section. So these are the river cruise, Melbourne River Cruise. They are huge. It can accommodate many people at a time. I've been into one of these. See how big it is inside. There's one going that way, downwards the river. See? Yeah. So people are relaxing, enjoying, overlooking at the river. We just explore a little along this section of Federation Square. Very beautiful. Art play and playground, car park. So this is just giving you some information of what is around here. They have art, community, culture, design, food, music, screen, Melbourne, all in Federation Square. You can easily access them. They even have toilet services, amenities you want to access. I think the playground is right here. I'll show you the art play right there. This is playground. Yeah. So if you're around Federation Square, you got lots of services to access. And it's a nice place for kids. You have kids around, you can bring them around here. It's off a busy street. It's just a cool, relaxing environment. There are some beautiful things here I want to show you, like the shield and a sphere. So this is a sphere and a shield. There There are several of them. So at the top is very sharp with a shield. I think it's signifying something. Behind us are beautiful buildings, very nice garden. Every corner you go a few minutes in the city, you will find very relaxing, beautiful garden. And they got information for you everywhere. A small map there for you. Birarung Mar. This name is mostly Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people who are the original settlers of this land. There's a map there. Melbourne, Olympic Park, William Barrack Footbridge, Federation Square, where we are now. It's actually here, we are here around Lower Terrace. Yeah, so you are a little bit lost, or you want to locate somewhere around where you are. You can always find the information near you and just check. So I'll take you up these steps and we will probably end our video for today right there. Hope you've enjoyed this journey. Look at these very nice steps. You can exercise here actually. You can run the steps up and down a few times and you will have achieved your exercise for the day. So let's walk together as we summarize on this video and as I show you the final view of Melbourne City on this particular video. In the future videos we will explore more about Melbourne. It's very huge. It will take a while to cover different parts of Melbourne, but at least we've covered this one together today. So this is Melbourne. Beautiful buildings from this site all around. Very nice. So there's a small bridge which I want to walk with you as we conclude this video for today. And please check out the channel by liking, by subscribing to the channel. Kipiakon_Pato. Herald Sun. Herald Sun is a newspaper station. We have Herald Sun newspaper. Herald Sun is very big in Australia, so this is their, I think this could be their headquarters. Yeah, it's just like Daily Nation in our country. Here they have Herald Sun for you to understand. So there's a beautiful bridge here. People are enjoying the environment, taking pictures while I bring you the video live for you. This Federation Square, so beautiful, very relaxing. very long bridge. They have the bells here, which rings after every few minutes. I don't know if I can see from here. Different melodies. Every few minutes the bell rings. Oh yeah, we're on the right track too. I think that's where we'll end our video. So no one is there to play the bells, but it automatically plays. You can hear the sound. So beautiful. Wow. Let's get closer to the bells. It's called Federation Bells. Federation Bells. Oh. So these are the regular playing times: 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m., and 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we came right on time when the bells are ringing. And this is the bells, guys. This is so beautiful. So I'll show you this information there. You can read it. So there are 39 of them, 39 harmonic bells created by Dr. Anton Hassel. All right. Very impressive. See it for you from a far distance. All right. All right. Thank you for joining me again today on this video. I look forward to bringing you more videos in the upcoming days. But the only way you can catch up with this is by liking and subscribing to this channel. I can see Bupa, they have different products. You have insurance, Bupa insurance, private insurance. They also have health facilities, aged care, and individual support. So I think those are their offices there. So until the next one, thank you very much. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Remain blessed. Until the next one, stay safe and God bless you. Melbourne City. Bye bye.